Arsh, welcome to Kerala Blasters. Let's start with the big one. Why Blasters? What made you say yes to this project?
I think the history of the club, the fans, they've been so amazing for so long. I've seen them ever since I was like 12 years old. I saw the ISL for the first time. And ever since then, I think they have supported the team constantly on a constant basis. So whether they lose, whether they win, whether they draw. So I think for me, it was a no-brainer, honestly, when the offer came, because I've always liked Kerala Blasters as a fan when I was not a football player. So it was a great moment for me to sign.
When the call came from the Blasters, what went through your head?
Honestly, I wanted to go somewhere else, honestly. So I had a few other offers as well, but I think for me personally, when the call came and they told me about the plan, so I was really interested in it, and I really felt that this is the place where I can build my career to a new level and to new heights. So for me, honestly, it was a no-brainer, and I'm really happy to be here.
Blasters have always had a history of creating beautiful moments in this stadium, but also of fighting back every season. We try our best. Do you see this move as a challenge for yourself or as a launch pad?
I think both, a challenge as well as a launch pad, because me personally, I want to just right now integrate into the team really well, and from there on do really well in the training sessions, and hopefully come into the first team. So that's the challenge for me, and of course winning trophies is the challenge for everyone here. So we all know that Blasters have been really unlucky in the past few times. So, but for me, I think this season hopefully we can make things happen.
You're just 22, you're very young, but you've trained in elite setups and you've seen pressure, what it is firsthand. Do you feel like you've arrived here to compete and or to own the jersey?
Honestly, both. Again, of course, I want to play games. That's why I'm here. I want to be in the starting 11 every game. That's my challenge here. So, and of course, as you said, I've played in moments where there has been a lot of pressure. So, for me, it's nothing new. Honestly, I'm used to it, and I know how the pressure here is to play. And of course, I know how the team is, how young the squad is. They're developing. So, honestly, for me, I think for sure I'm here to compete and take off the jersey. So, hopefully, everything goes well.
How do you mentally prepare? You've obviously been here before. How do you mentally prepare yourself when you're walking into one of the most emotionally charged stadiums in the country? What goes through your head?
Honestly, I try not to think about it too much. I just try to stick to my game, and honestly, the nerves before the game are much more than when the game starts actually. So the minute the ball kicks off, it's just focus on the game, just seeing my movements, seeing my positions, communicating with my teammates. So before that, I think nerves are also necessary a bit. So, but for me, it's nothing new, I think, to take this challenge.
You're joining a squad which is, obviously the Blasters are on a rebuild. That's obviously the club is very hungry to bounce back and build something, for the next season. What role do you see yourself playing in this rebuild, not just as a goalkeeper, but as with your presence as well?
I think for me, what I try to do is do my best in every single training session that I can. And if I have to wait for my chances, then I'm used to it as well, because I have waited for my chances since a long time. But my goal here is clear, just right now, is to integrate into the team really well and try to get as many chances as possible, do really well in the training sessions, and hopefully to build a team and to just be a part of a team that wins games and wins championships and wins trophies. So if that means that I don't play and we still win the championship, I'll still be happy, as I have been for the last 3 to 4 years. But my main goal here is to try to get into that starting lineup and really help the team with as much effort as I can.
Quick rapid
Okay.
fire. One word Kerala reminds you of?
Fans.
Last thing you watched on YouTube?
probably some highlights from yesterday's games.
A goalkeeper you model your game off.
Aaron Ramsdale,
Messi one-on-one, save or goal.
goal, 100%.
One message to the kid in the stands who wants to wear the gloves like you.
Just keep going, just keep believing in yourself and keep working hard. You'll surely get there.
New club, new fans, new jersey. What does the upcoming season mean to you personally?
As I said, I think the main attraction that brought me to this club was the fans, because we all know the Kerala Blasters fan base is, for me, I feel like it is the fan base that is the most deserving of a trophy right now. So, and me personally, I have won like 3 ISL Cups and 2 ISL Shields, but personally I didn't play a lot of games at that time, so I want to win championship here as well, but I want to do that by playing more games and helping my team on the pitch. That's my goal.
If you had to send a message to the fans, what would you say to them today?
Just keep supporting us like the way you have done for the past 12 years. Without you, we are nothing, and I just hope every single game we can fill in the stands as much as possible, and every single game we need your support, and without your support we are absolutely nothing.
When we look back at this interview at the end of the season, what do you hope we will be talking about?
Just I hope that the words that I have said about playing and getting game time, that these words becomes true. That's the only thing I want to see at the end, and us winning championships, of course, and trophies, and us getting to celebrate with the fans at the end of the season. That's our main goal.
Thank you, Arsh. Welcome to the Blasters.
Thank you so much, bye. Thank you. Done? Thank you so much.